Wags,
Awesome.
have you had to like have you had to take things out, or have you actually been asked by like, hey, show us where you found this? I'm just curious.
That might be classified.
Well, no, I mean, like,
really.
have you, the game's pretty real, and have you had any, mysterious phone calls from people who drive black Suburbans? Right. I'm just curious.
No, knock on wood, not yet. But also what we usually do is before we put a product out there, we'll have multiple SMEs look at it. And if something doesn't pass the smell test for them that should be in the public eye, we remove it.
Okay.
Wow. And even recently with H64, there were a number of items that technically we probably could have put in there. I think we really would have been pushing it. Right. But we elected not to, just because it would have been close. A little too far. Yeah. And particularly in today's environment, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, and that was Mike Gonky. I mean, you and I have talked about this, and Wags, I've talked to you about this. I've even put this in the DCS videos that I have been, because DCS is so close, that there's a high risk for somebody who knows what they're doing to try to do something that you would do in real life, and then inadvertently give away something, either by saying it won't do what it's supposed to do here, or they see the movement and they're like, well, wait a minute, why'd you try to do that here? So it's close enough that there's a risk just inherently by doing it, and that's why I stay away from BVR. Nothing, because all of that stuff will put you in jail.
Well, despite what you see on TV, like, normal people get in trouble when classified stuff gets gooned away. Yeah. Me and all three, Mover, Wombat, and I, we've had extensive, training in classified stuff. So,
well, the other thing we've got to be really careful about too is, and you see this in some other forums where someone is a particular fan of a particular vehicle, and to win an argument, they'll put a restricted document online. And that's something we're incredibly strict about on our social media, of no such documents ever allowed. It's just
ITAR, right?
Well, anything from, like a category B to a C to a for official use only, we just don't want to touch it on our social media. It's just not worth it again.
Yeah, for sure. And then, I mean, that's how people validate stuff, right? Because if you go scour the internet, like the Hellenic Air Force has all the -1s for all the F-16s out there. Yep. And then there's 3-3s and all that stuff. And you're just like, what can I? That's why Gonky and I only do BFM.
Yeah. Guns only, baby.
Guns only. The way it was
that's
intended.
The only reason.
Wombat, you're welcome to join us.
Dude,
anytime.
I'd love to.
You're welcome to join us.